Hey, gang. Hope you're all having a great week. So, looking forward, let's start thinking about the New York Jets trade deadline. Okay, I'm going to do the Giants trade deadline looking forward, and I'm going to be doing the Bills trade deadline moving forward. And any other team, anybody can request. So, if you're not subscribed to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're a football fan. Okay, and if you want to be kept up to date on all this stuff and everything, all the latest on your team, breaking news, rumors, trade deadline, everything, free agency. I'm going to go over everything on a regular basis. And I'll be covering your teams and everybody else's teams weekly too in the off season as well. So I thank you for that. If you do hit the subscribe button, be sure to hit the notification bell as well. That way you're kept into the loop on everything as it comes out. You're one of the first to see it and the first to hear it. Thank you. So today, looking forward, thinking forward, New York Jets trade deadline. What can they do? Well, I think it's important to acknowledge that they're. I don't. I mean, at least in my opinion, I don't think their season's completely turned around just because they beat the Eagles. The Eagles will rebound from this, okay? But I do think the Jets have shown how dangerous they can be, okay, and how good they can be. And again, gives them some, like I said, gives them some momentum heading into their bye week, which is this coming week, before they play the Giants next week. Okay. But some of the things they can do, like Dalvin Cook, for instance, they brought him in on a 1 year deal, 4-time Pro Bowler. And he's obviously a big signing here. But again, the emergence of Brees Hall has kind of made Dalvin Cook a not as necessary, basically a luxury piece, not necessarily a luxury piece or a necessary piece here. So, and even Michael Carter, who's kind of waiting in the wings. Maybe they can move Dalvin Cook for a pick, a mid-round pick, a fourth-round pick, or something like that. This is an opportunity for the Jets to move some superfluous pieces to, or excess pieces to get more draft capital and give them a little bit more payroll flexibility to make moves. Maybe some other moves at the trade line. Maybe they'll go after another offensive lineman or pass rusher or something like that, or corner, or who knows what they're going to do. But this gives them some flexibility to do that. So moving Dalvin Cook is a possibility, and I would keep an eye on that for the trade deadline, just as well as Mecole Hardman. There's been talks about them moving him as well in an offensive target, right? I mean, he hasn't had much play, so he hasn't had much impact. And again, it's unfortunate, and they've talked about him about would he be willing, would he accept a trade, would he want a trade, and so on and so forth. He's basically made it clear he just wants to play where he can win and get an opportunity to make an impact. And that makes sense. If it's not on the Jets, it'll be somewhere else. And again, they've got Xavier Gipson, right? The Jets. And, looks like he's going to be the guy. Well, he is the guy that they're choosing over Harbin right now. And again, maybe he could fit on a receiving needy team like Atlanta or Kansas City, where you get some quarterbacks, experienced veteran quarterbacks to throw it to this guy as a weapon and put them in a position to go deep in the playoffs. So this is an opportunity, I think, for the Jets to cash in on another weapon and get another draft pick and save some payroll. Okay. And again, the other thing I want to point out as well, preferred he's liked for his ability to contribute on special teams as well. So his versatility can come into play, which can increase his trade value, in my opinion. So let me know what you think of that as well. And lastly, Carl Lawson. He's kind of become expendable with the defense there. And with he's been injured, he's been limited a little bit by injuries. Babbling today. He's been limited a little bit by injuries, so which has limited his impact. But again, the depth of the defensive line of the Jets and showing the impact they can make kind of makes him expendable. Again, is he trade bait? Maybe. So maybe the Jets can get some value here, addition by subtraction, get some draft pick capital, or maybe another player of impact, as well as some payroll flexibility that they could use in future trades and future signings. But these three are the guys that are the most likely guys I think could be moved by the Jets at the trade deadline to get some value back. So, again, Dalvin Cook, Mecole Hardman, Carl Lawson. You let me know what you think about that. I don't see as much as it excites some fans, I think, to hear that Aaron Rodgers is walking around already without crutches and this, that, whatever. And there's discussion about him, coming back potentially for the playoffs. I think it could be premature, in my opinion. I think he'd be better fit or better suited to just get rid of himself ready for next season. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you think, gang. Load up the comments. Have a great week. Talk to you next time.